let's say that you want to play better matches, which certainly makes sense. The trick, I think, to playing better matches is understanding and practicing the key shots in a match. And I'm amazed at how little effort people spend figuring out what the big shots are, and then even if they have figured them out, how little time they spend working on them. I think the key thing that you have to know to play matches is that the player who wins the most points on serve wins, are you ready for this? Roughly 85% of their matches. That is a big number right there, and that should tell you how important the serve is. So then I ask people as they come to me and say, well, wait, I want to play better matches. I'll ask, could you tell me how you practice? What's your practice routines like? Well, you know, we come out, we warm up for 10 minutes, and then we hit some cross courts. Then I come up and get about, oh, I don't know, 2 inches away from the net and smash a few volleys. Take a couple overheads, hit maybe 8 or 10 warm-up serves, and we'll play a set or a couple tiebreakers or something. So if you think about that, you realize they probably hit about less than 50 serves. And we're going to say this stat right here tells me that the most important shot in the game, shot number 1, is the serve. Another way to impact the amount of points that the server wins is by returning well. So if the serve's number 1, the return a serve has got to be number 2. I think the third most important shot, slide down here a little bit, is the neutral ball from the neutral zone. So that's that ground stroke from behind the baseline. Shot number 4, transition ball. That is a tricky area. You've got to figure it out. You got to know what you're doing, and you have to be good at doing it. Shot number 5, volley, but deep, from deep in the offensive zone. Maybe even near the service line. You know, not that one 2 inches away from the net that you practice. And finally, just to be thorough, the overhead. I think you can figure out the volley from 2 inches away from the net. So here's my ranking of the importance of shots, and let's see, how much time did you spend on anything? Well, number 1, you spent the most amount of time in our practice scenario on the neutral ball. So you weren't bad, you got number 3 out of 6. We spent almost no time that I can think of on the return of serve. We spent very little time on the serve, 0 on the transition, and the volley from deep in the offense zone, 0, and we hit a few overheads. Now I'm wondering, is it any mystery why you don't play better matches? Knowing this, and for sure this number right here, has to tell you the importance of the serve. And in some subsequent videos, I'm going to go through how I think you should practice each one of these, and in the end I am quite certain you will start playing much better matches.